it's a very important ceremony, and so it's going to continue. Let the speeches continue, and therefore after the speeches, we will come back to this very important ceremony. Yes. A statement from the National House of Chiefs. Well, I didn't go and take the statement while the ceremony is going on the site. Please, can you take your seats and listen to the National House of Chiefs? The President of the National House of Chiefs is about to address this function. We will continue with this ceremony. Thank you very much for your understanding. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ochema and SOM-PIMPONG Traditional. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Nana Chairman, Osabari Makwesi Ata II, Omahini of Fogwa Traditional Area. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Nana Nomo present, honorable members of the Council of State, honorable members of the state, members of the diplomatic corps, honorable MMDCEs, the Pan Affairs Committee, our service commanders, our sisters and brothers from the diaspora, friends from the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. I'm delighted to join you to commemorate the Pan Affairs and Emancipation Day on the theme Beyond 400 Years, Reaching Across Continents into the Future on behalf of the National House of Chiefs. Nanano, in September 2018, when President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo declared and formally launched the Year of Return Ghana 2019 for Africans in diaspora, it breathed fresh air into the long-standing mission of uniting Africans on the continent with their brothers and sisters in diaspora. Nanano, indeed, there is an urgent need for us not only as Ghanaians, but also as Africans to look beyond the many years of slavery and build fruitful synergies for a more sustainable continent. The Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture together with the Ghana Tourism Authority, that's GTA, and its allied groups have implemented this project to the admiration of all, especially when it is the first of its kind. The President's strategy of making it a national priority to extend the hand of welcome back home to Africans in the diaspora is very commendable, since Ghana has about 75% of the slave dungeons built on the coast of West Africa, of which Cape Coast is Parliament. This is a special opportunity for the Ghana Tourism Authority and its allies to turn the fortunes of Ghana's tourism potential into economic gain, since the coming in of fellow Africans from the diaspora will enhance the economic returns. Will be socially impactful because those in the diaspora will bring new level of knowledge, skill set, and energy that can further enhance the Ghanaian social settings. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to support the team in their bid to position Ghana as the beacon for African on the continent and the diaspora, especially in tracing their identity and ancestry. Nananom, I also want you to join me in appreciating all who have worked and contributed to bring this vision to reality. Make merry with our delicious local foods and drinks while looking beyond the 400 years of slavery to reach out to fellow Africans across the continent to build the Africa that we want. I thank you all.
Thank you very much. The next area, the Pintin Soup. Now we will be calling on Jamaica and the United States to make solidarity messages. Very short messages. Very, very short. If you read the weather, you know. If you know, you know. The rain is coming.
Right, and therefore we call upon Professor Michael Barnett of the University of West Indies, Jamaican campus, who is a member of the Jamaican National Council on Reparation, to speak on behalf of the Jamaican Minister of Culture. Shall we please welcome him?
Greetings, Akwaba, salutations, Harambe. Glad to be here, glad to be home. Give thanks. It's a message from the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, Minister Olivia Grange. Allow me to express my profound regret at not being able to be there in our beloved motherland to enjoy this reunification of the Ghanaian and Jamaican family. As such, from Kingston, Jamaica, on behalf of the government and people of Jamaica, I send much love, blessings and respect to our sisters and brothers, mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, cousins, and perhaps a few grandmothers and grandfathers there in Ghana, all children of one mother. This, our enduring mother, is called Africa. And we of Jamaica, among the children created by those ancestors who were forcibly removed from the continent to plantations in the West. Today, I greet again your President, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who we welcomed to Jamaica only weeks ago. Your Excellency, we still recall with pride and warmth the time you spent with us in Jamaica, your home away from home. Today we feel proud that Ghana is hosting a strong delegation of Jamaican intellectuals and cultural practitioners. Some are from the Michael University College, established in 1835 and instrumental in the education and development of our people. Others are from the National Council on Reparations and includes the President of the Universal Negro Improvement Association of Jamaica. We note your declaration of 2019 as the year of return As a people who were forced into a destiny of no return, it is great to break that spell and to topple that lie, because now we have returned and will continue to return. Yes, sirree, that's right. You heard it. We have returned and will continue to return. This is indeed a royal assembly. From the exciting Durbar of chiefs and queen mothers to the gathering of all the souls of Africa, living and departed, this coming together augurs well for what we must pledge to do in support of an African renaissance. The separation of our people over 500 years ago through chattel slavery and colonial oppression must be seen as dismemberment of our human or racial body politic. The amputation of limbs for the enrichment of Europe will no doubt have had its toll on the body politic, but it has also propelled our people to tenacity and audaciousness in response to the cruel frolics of colonization. One such situation recalls how Captain Kojo, leader of the Maroon settlement of Kompong, and a seasoned Ashanti buffalo soldier from his earlier life in Ghana, he actually used his Ashanti valor and military prowess to mesmerize and defeat the mighty English army in 1739. Another such was Nanny of the Maroons, a legend in Jamaican culture, who led the Maroon community of Moortown, from which she resisted the English. And there are many other names: Taki, Kwayo, Kompong, Bogle. Jamaica's history is a litany of resistance, rebellion, and war, as our Ashanti Caramanti warriors took on the English with military fervor. Today we are remembering ourselves, as Professor Hicklin in Jamaica calls us, by recalling our past with the audacity of glorious hope that through it all we will forge a lasting union in which we collaborate with each other for the prosperity of our people. Sankofa, for indeed His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I and your great leader Kwame Nkrumah were the same mind. His Majesty prepared us for this battle. He said our greatest asset is the oneness that we share as Africans, and that wherever there is African blood, there is a basis for a greater African unity. These sentiments were echoed by your former President and Prime Minister Kwame Nkrumah, who declared, "I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me." And all of us in the diaspora concur with this. We are Africans even though we were not born in Africa, but because Africa was born in us. And we know that, and we salute this. We must also remember Kwame Nkrumah's guidance that a solution to our problems can only be found in unity, because divided we are weak. A united Africa, however, could become one of the greatest forces for good in the world. Sustainable prosperity must therefore be our mantra. It is ultimately the most powerful response to those who had sought to devalue and undermine us. In this we are guided by the words of Marcus Messiah Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero and conceptualizer and proponent of global Pan-Africanism, who said, "Being satisfied to drink the dregs from the cup of human progress will not demonstrate our fitness as a people to exist alongside others. But when of our own initiative we strike out to build industries, governments, and ultimately empires, then and only then will we as a race prove to our Creator and to man in general that we are capable of shaping our own destiny." That's right. The peoples of both our countries therefore stand together, forever united, with solemn resolve, as the star symbolized by the one in your flag, the Garvey Black Star Line. Up, up, you mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Together we will rewrite the future. We will revalue our lives, history, contributions, practices, liberty, and selves. Our children will understand the I and I in the Rastafari community, as Rastafari community says, of understanding the wisdom in our inner selves. We'll re-inspire and reinforce one another, creating an unbreakable circle of blessing and us foretold goodness around the globe. Among these activities that will help to build industries is to focus more fully on the creative industries. Our people must have a natural penchant for the creative. As such, there needs to be a development plan for the creative sector so that more goods and services of a high standard will be created, ultimately to be merchandised across the world. Okay, yeah. Here there is scope for Jamaica and Ghana to work actively to develop products that will drive markets and accrue substantial income to practitioners and revenue to the country. This includes such areas as visual arts, craft, music, fashion and culinary arts. This also includes the engaging of Jamaica foods that originated in West Africa, such as akanu and dunkanu, and revitalize our physical and spiritual connections and therefore deepen our knowledge of ourselves. And finally, there is a mention here of reparations. In addition, we rely on the support of the Ghanaian people for Jamaica and the Caribbean's call for reparations. We should no more be divided on the issue of reparations. Instead, reunited and respected, we will do no more harm to ourselves. We will no longer bleach ourselves and indulge in any other forms of psychosocial trauma. Instead, we will, the need to repair the damage caused by slavery and colonial oppression cannot be overstated. And in this, we hope we have the cooperation and the respect of the Ghanaian people. Finally, I just want to congratulate the organizers of Panafest on what is truly an inspired, sacred consummation of our reunification. We are committed to this event, to see it strengthened as a marketplace for artists who attend in shows such as the Caribbean Festival of the Arts, CariFesta. Our dream being made a reality is for an empowered and empowering Mother Africa to stretch forth and walk with our children of the diaspora into sustained prosperity. Youth of Ghana, your ancestors were brutalized and removed to other lands, but they survived and created new empires for you to enjoy and build on. Jamaica is a proud member of the African diaspora and part of the 6th Regional African Union. We invite you to drink from the deep creative pool of the talent resident in Jamaica and the Caribbean. We are committed to increased visits between Jamaica and Africa through targeted travel arrangements with routes which augur well for affordable and efficient travel. Today, with one aim and one destiny, we will lay the foundation for a positive and strong tomorrow. We will construct empires of unity, commitment, self-confidence, and self-reliance. We will forge a strong and enduring relationship for prosperity, growth, and brotherhood and sisterhood. Give thanks. Words from the Honorable Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, Minister Olivia Grange. Give thanks.
Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. I'm sure he has spoken this solidarity message cuts across all the continents. And therefore, we will take this as the statements for representing the views of all Africans in the diaspora. Thank you very much, Jamaica. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes.
What's next?
Somebody reminded me to add Rastafari. Selassie. Good. Yes, at this juncture, we will invite the Honorable Minister for Tourism, yes, to make a statement. Yes, Honorable Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, colleague honorable ministers, deputy ministers of state, and members of parliament, your excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, Nananum, distinguished brothers and sisters from the diaspora, Akwabao, chief executives of metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, our esteemed invited guests, my directors and officials from the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture and its allied agencies, our esteemed sponsors, directors and representatives of various ministries, departments and agencies, Ogwa Oman Hene, Osabari Marquisiata II, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you fraternal greetings and extend a warm akraba to you all on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, and on my own behalf, on the occasion of the year of return edition of PANAFest, which is celebrating 400 years of African resilience. Hashtag Let's Go Ghana, the Grand Durbar of chiefs and people of the Ogwa traditional area. I would like to warmly welcome you all who have traveled to join us, especially our brothers and sisters from the diaspora and our guests who are visiting Ghana for the very first time to witness the PANAFest celebration here at Cape Coast. To you, I say Akwaba once again. As we celebrate PANAFest, I believe we re-echo the clarion call to all Africans and people of African descent committed to the emancipation of the African continent from slavery, especially in the areas where it still exists, to engage ourselves more meaningfully in the development of the African continent. PANAFest provides a platform to reawaken Africans in the diaspora to retrace their roots to the motherland, Africa, using Ghana as the gateway, a phenomenon which we have always welcomed and accepted and has been accepted by Ghanaians, and also affords us the opportunity to renew our bonds with our brothers and sisters of African descent in the diaspora. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share some thoughts on this year's theme for the 2019 PANAFest celebration, Beyond 400 Years, Reaching Across Continents into the Future. This forms part of the activities commemorating the Year of Return Ghana 2019, because Ghana PANAFest has evolved into a cultural event that promotes unity, Pan-Africanism, and development of Ghana and Africa as a whole. The ministry's resolve to develop Ghana's rich and diverse tourism, arts and culture products finds basis on the fact that the tourism potential is very huge, and when well harnessed and supported, tourism, arts and culture would be the catalyst for rapid transformation of the Ghanaian economy, particularly in generating the much needed foreign exchange and revenue, boosting micro, small and medium scale businesses, creating gainful employment for the youth and reduction of poverty, particularly in the communities which host tourism activities. It is against this background that PANAFest, a motivational attraction and event which remains an integral part of Ghana's cultural and heritage tourism products, will continue to be high on the ministry's development agenda. Besides its cultural and spiritual significance, PANAFEST generates several inbound tours to Ghana from the Americas, Caribbean, Europe, and other parts of Africa, with appreciable economic impact on the local economies in Accra, Cape Coast, Elmina, Asen Manso, Asen Praso, and beyond, as well as transit cities and towns visited by our guests during the pre- and post-events. As I speak now, I am reliably informed that almost all the hotels, restaurants, commercial transport operators, marketplaces, souvenir retailers, amongst others, are doing brisk business thanks to PANAFEST. Thus, benefits derived from promoting such an event is enormous and impacts positively on the well-being of our people. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the ministry believes that another important aspect of PANAFEST is its propensity to present business and investment opportunities for visitors in the various subsectors of the tourism, arts and culture sector, as well as other sectors of the Ghanaian economy. It is expected that the visits of our brothers and sisters in to Africa could be a springboard for them to explore business opportunities within our country. I take the opportunity to urge you all celebrating this year of Return Ghana 2019 to take advantage and patronize our tourism, arts and culture products which Ghana offers. These include the traditional festivals, folklore, music and dance at various parts of our country.